at that 1970 Super Bee right there in the plum crazy color. Paperwork says this one started life with a 383, but now it has a 440 in here. And it also says this is one of 436 of these that came out in this plum crazy color in 1970. And it is a manual transmission with a pistol grip shifter there. Well, I do like this color. You like this front end on here, the way this comes up, this chrome. In 1970, they did the same thing with the Dodge Charger. They put that big chrome ring around the entire front end on it. Got these Krager chromes on here all shined up. Black Nova right here. It's really got some deep shine on that black paint. It says 396. You see right there, that's really industrial looking there, isn't it? Heavy duty. It says this 396 was bored 60 over, and now it has 618 horsepower, which, as you can see, it is set up for racing. The tag says drastic on the back. Look what he's done to the hood up here. Okay, here's a little Dodge Dart swinger. So he's got Krager chromes on this one also. And it's showing 318. Take a look at this 65 GTO convertible here. He does have the tri-power setup in here. It is a manual transmission in there.
I love them red walls too.
Really clean Chevy pickup right there. Actually, it's a GMC in it. Look at that 57 Ford wagon right there, black and white. Even got wire wheels on this one. Looks really original in here. He's made him a little console there for cup holders down there. There's a little 280Z. You don't see them a lot. They even got T-tops in it there. Still in really good shape. Another Chevy pickup truck. And this is a Pontiac here with a custom grill. Isn't that dash really fancy up there? Boy, there's really good paint on this Chevy pickup right here. I really like that interior too. I don't know what year model this is. I think this body started in '73 and continued for several years. Yeah, it's a nice pickup with great paint. Here's a black one that's got really good paint on it too. Here's an old Chevrolet. Black 68 Camaro with silver stripes on it here. Looks like a factory 4-speed in this one. This '69 RS right here. Had a LS upgrade. Really clean under there. Look at that 67 right there. Really shiny paint on this one. Got that nose stripe. And then of course it's got this too. It's a lot of engine. I like the console he's got in there. Here's a little 66 Chevy 2 Nova. Well, these are some high quality cars I've just looked at right here. And that one's no exception. It's pretty high quality too, it looks like. It's got 3 55s, no 4 55s in a row right here. Like that red on the engine in there, on the valve covers and breather. Okay, and look at the bright red one here. Windows are up, but he has houndstooth interior in here. Look at this bright red Galaxy here.
Go down, get you a snow cone, hamburger.
Says it's a 63 and a half. And as always, I like the old style American mags on there. And here's a stage 1 Grand Sport here. Newer Dodge Challenger there. There's several 55s showed up here today. The red and white 2-door hardtop there. Bright red square body there. That bright red looks good here in the sun. Another one of the newer Challengers. This one's a 2019 wind assist. And look at this 69 convertible here. Got the 396 in it. Got the dual gate shifter here. Here's one of the newer T-Birds. Here's an American Motors Javelin. S10, when I first walked up, I thought it was black. It's actually a dark green metal plate. And look at there, he done dropped the Corvette engine in here, which I bet would move this little truck pretty good. This little Ford Ranger right here, somebody took really good care of it. And it's purple. That's just great right there. And that wouldn't have come factory in this either, I don't believe. The tag says Purple People Eater. Here's another little Nova. We saw one when we first came in. This one does have the 96 rock tag hung upside down, which was a thing back in the day. Right next to it here is a black one. Got a manual transmission in this one. So they added a hood scoop here too. Big square body, 4-wheel drive listed up there. It says Tony's Mustang on the tag. Here's a Corvette. It'll be somewhere between 69 and 72. Here's a 69, or not 69, it's a 1970 Chevy Super Sport. He is thinking about the summer of 69. Trying to do short clips because of the copyright music. Yeah, look at the little Mustang there with all the extra flarings there on the bottom. Well, you got nice seats in here. Is this an old Belvedere or something? Yeah, the trim's removed off of it. I think it might be a Belvedere. Yellow Z06 is all shined up there. You like the wing there on back. Here's a newer Camaro Super Sport. And look at the flame job on that one. Here's a 56 4-door. And they've removed the door handles off the back, so at first glance you kind of can mistake it for a 2-door. Look at this green metal flake on this 55 post. I know my wife's gonna like that green. He's got a big block in here, 454. Is a manual transmission with a Super Sport console, probably from the early 60s, I'm guessing, and leather interior with cloth houndstooth in the centers, it looks like. Yeah, I like that green metal flake right there. Red line tires on those old style American mags. Pontiac GTOs there. Look at that. That looks impressive, doesn't it? And here's an early 70 Camaro here. Got the split bumper option. There's a manual transmission. Here's a Volkswagen. Got that luggage rack up on top. It's just a clean, straight Ford 4-wheel drive pickup there. It is a manual transmission. A friend of mine bought one of these new with the manual transmission and a 6-cylinder. Here's a little gold color, I guess you call it gold, Chevy pickup. Here we have another yellow Corvette. Look at the little Chevy S10. I guess mid-90s, I think it would be. Yeah, it's really good condition. And the reason I'm kind of laughing is I've got a 95 model, which is similar to this. And it's all to pieces. I bought it new in 95 to drive back and forth to work. And I've hauled kids and junk and everything you can imagine in the back of it. And they've ran bicycles into it and everything, so it looks nothing like this one. You got this 55 Nomad here in red and white. That's a really nice one right there. Got a custom console down there. He's got a 454 in this one. Okay, here's a 66 Chevy Super Sport. And it's got the bit 396. Looks like it was factory 4-speed. There's those Z28 there. Here's a little 71 El Camino. Got a small block in there. One of the newer Trans Ams. And I always liked the Trans Am body around this time period better than I did the Camaros, which, you know, they're both very similar. Look at that, that's a big old Pontiac Bonneville right there. That's a really neat looking car. I don't know the year model, I'm guessing the early 60s. Yeah, I like that multicolor seating in there too. Well, that's a big long car right there. We got black Ford pickup there. And he's got the upside down 96 rock tag too. Got the old flathead in there. Hey, my wife calls these Dracula trucks because she thinks these look like fangs here in the front. This one I think said 52. I think it says this one is a 51 in the satin black or flat black. Here's a mid-80s Chevy 4-wheel drive here. '2006 model Jeep, be a late 60s, early 70s 4-wheel drive Chevrolet here. It's all jacked up. Oh, look at that, there's a Ford Thunderbird turbo coupe. You don't see those very often. And there's a 57. Looks like it's jacked up a little bit in the back there. Got a hood scoop. Says in memory of my little brother, Randy Steele. Okay, here's another 55 beside it here. This one has mag wheels and white wall tires. And you don't see that combination a whole lot. But that's probably period correct. Wow, look at this right here. I bet you hadn't seen this before. Now, I think this is a 51 or 52 Ford, maybe. But this is front wheel drive right here. They've set this body down on a later model chassis, it looks like. It's got a modern dash and everything in here. So this is a mix of old and new. Yeah, the tag says 51, so I guess it's a 51 model body anyway. Here's a bright blue, 69 Chevy Super Sport. I like those rally wheels on there. season is coming up, so we've got a Chucky dial on the back there. It's got the dual gate shifter in here. Jaguar XJ6, but it's got a Team Ford injected Chevy in here, engine in here. And here's another 55. I tell you what, the 55 ratio to all the other cars is pretty high. It's got diamond tuck interior in here, which I actually like 55s. I used to own one at one time. Here's a 1970 Mach 1 Mustang. Really clean paint on this 55 right here. I don't know if you call that seafoam green or what the name would be, but it looks really good on there. Yeah, this is really nice right here. Yeah, here's a 4-door 61 model. Got distressed paint on it. Wow, look at that right there. I think it's a 409. And he's got this one lowered. Newer Chevy truck. And there's another square body 4-wheel drive there. Here's a nice 53 5-window pickup truck here. Big Papa's Rod Shop. Whoever did the lettering on this did really good. That looks good on there. Good looking engine there, isn't it?
Over several years. The little things that
Wow, look at that Chevy convertible right there. It's pretty. Here's a Mouse 302, and I actually went and test drove one of these before I bought my Camaro, and it was a used car, about 2 years old. But when I tried to shift it, the clutch pedal went all the way to the floor. I mean, they had burnt the clutch out of the car, so I figured it had been abused pretty good. So I passed on that deal. I like these cars though; they pull really hard. Listen to that newer truck rumble there. I think he's done some modifications on it.